Hello students, today's topic is types of drama. As all of us know that drama is also a part of literature. It's also fiction, but it is somewhat different from the fiction, the novel, the stories, because they are narrated by some character or the narrator himself. But drama is different because it is acted, it is played on the stage. Dialogues, plot, stagecraft, they are very important in drama. And today we are going to discuss the different types of drama. And the first one is comedy. Comedy is a lighter form of drama. Its aim is to amuse and entertain the audience. It ends happily for the characters. The comic effect arises from speech, action, and the characters. Usually, comedy deals with low life and humble people rather than with kings or princes. And the best example is Twelfth Night, written by William Shakespeare. Next is tragedy. Tragedy is commonly serious and ends often tragically. It deals with the life of high-born people like kings, princes, or any other important personality of the society. Often, the hero is a good person and has many admirable qualities, but unfortunately, he has one flaw. Flaw means fault, defect, and that flaw leads the hero to his ruin. And the best example is Othello, Hamlet, written by William Shakespeare again. Next term is tragic comedy or romantic comedy. As the title indicates, it's neither a pure comedy nor a tragedy, but has the features of the two. It's a mixture of romance and dream, and melody heightens the romantic atmosphere of the comedy. It may have some sad and serious scenes in between the drama, but has a lot of innocent fun and laughter. It has no satire. And the example, The Merchant of Venice, written by William Shakespeare. Next is melodrama. It's sensational drama. It is full of violence, murders, suspicion. It has very abrupt ending. Abrupt means sudden, irrational. So it has very abrupt ending, and the example is Jew of Malta, the Duchess of Malfi. Number 6. Heroic play. It became popular during the Restoration era, that is, late 17th century. It focused on subjects related to mythological events or great matters, and the hero used to be a powerful, decisive, and dominating person. And the example is Nathaniel Lee's The Rival Queen. Number 7. Problem play. As the title shows, This type of drama deals with specific social problems, and the author wants that the audience must critically think about the problem. It was originated in France, and the example is A Doll's House by Alexander Dumas. Number 8. Comedy of Manners. It's a highly artificial form of drama and is full of verbal wit. It depicts the external details of life, fashions of the time, its manners, its interests, and its mode of speaking and living. The plays depicted the fashionable drawing rooms, coffee houses, the streets, the gardens, and the parks of London. The characters were mainly people of fashion and were involved in love intrigues. The best example is School for Scandal, written by Sheridan. Number 9. Comedy of Errors. This type of comedy creates humor by the silly mistakes of the unintelligent characters. It's highly humorous and satirical in its tone. The play ends in a happy manner without any thematic conflict. And the example is A Midsummer Night's Dream by William Shakespeare. Number 10. Sentimental comedy. The philosophical concept of this type of comedy is that man is inherently good, but if he goes astray, he can be brought back on the right path through an appeal to his noble sentiments. It was developed as a reaction against the coarseness and immoral tone of Restoration period. It aimed at producing tears rather than laughter, and the example is A Word to the Wise. Number 11. Anti-sentimental comedy. It was a reaction against the sentimental comedy, which created tears rather than laughter. Goldsmith and Sheridan attempted a survival of Restoration comedy of manners without its coarseness and immorality. And the example is The Rival. Number 12. Comedy of Humours. It was popularized in England by Ben Jonson. The source of humour was the affected. Affected means that is not real. The affected behavior of the characters, and the example is The Silent Woman. Number 13. Dark or black comedy. In this type of comedy, the subject used to be very serious or problematic. It is tragic comic in its tone and form. It has the element of laughter, grief and despair, and the plays of Anton Chekhov are its best example. Number 14. Farce. It's full of physical humor, double meaning jokes, exaggerations, and funny coincidence just to make audience laugh. It is full of fun and laughter. The characters are not fully developed. There is no moral message but entertainment only in this type of play. And The Marriage Proposal, written by Anton Chekhov, may be used as its example. Number 15 is Mime. In the starting, it was a play with music, dance and jokes, but now it's completely a silent art. Moments and gestures are used to tell a story or to act something without speaking. Silent film comedian Charlie Chaplin and his movies may be used as the best example. The next is drama of ideas. These dramas are realistic in nature. They depict life with complete honesty and show things as they in reality are. There is no hero or heroine but the idea, and the society itself is the hero of the play. The purpose of this type of play is to make the society think and evaluate about some great idea. And the next type is verse or poetic drama. It is written in the form of poetry. Marlowe and Shakespeare, they have contributed a lot in the growth of its type. It lost its popularity in 19th century but regained popularity again in 20th century. T.S. Eliot popularized this type of drama in modern times. Next is dance drama. Dance is an important part of this type of drama. It was popularized in India, or we may call in ancient India, where the actors tell the story of a drama through their dance and expressions. And the Natya Shastra by Bharat Muni is the best example. And the last but not the least is radio plays. This type of drama was played on radio, or we can say the audios were available on the radio. But now they are replaced by the TV plays. Dear students, now the topic ends here. I will be back again with my new topic, the elements of theatre. Till then, have a nice time.